and then throw the rest of them in to make the Infinity Catalyst. There we go! Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more FTB Inferno. Today, we are going to be finally making the Infinity Catalyst, and with it, pretty much gonna be improving our power system immensely, so that way we can then make more Infinity Catalysts. For us to be able to make the catalyst, we are going to need a few things. Most of those being these singularities that we have been working for oh so very long. And that is actually something that we will be able to do now, because now all we need to do is to just get ourselves the plates. So I'll only be able to make one at a time, and I'm pretty sure I already have some of the copper one. Yeah, like right here, I accidentally made some copper beforehand. So it's like, that's gonna be fun. I guess let's go ahead and start off with that one, since that one's already got itself going. So that way those are going to be like everything else, be in this pattern right here, which will then go out into here, which then gets pulled back out from the bottom to then be redistributed inside for the proper time. But that's gonna take a little while, and all of them are pretty much just gonna be exactly the same. So while we wait for the singularities to be finished up, we're gonna need to get to everything else. Mainly this part right here, the center, called the Endest Pearl. This is actually not hard to get, as it's just gonna take an Ender Pearl and dimensional shards, which we can find the ore for in the end. So yep, that's pretty much everything when it comes to that. And then we can go ahead and almost make it with some of the neutronium ingots, which I will go over in a second. But for this thing right here, the singularities it's not the normal singularities, no. We need 4 singularities and 1 nether star. I just want to emphasize this for a second. The singularities are a pain. So if we go right over here, we have 69 singularities, not counting the 4 that we just got rid of. Singularities generate in this thing right over here, which, despite an eternal water block being on there, there is a limit to how much is allowed to go in at any single time. So it's capped by time. I've had this thing for like 5-7 weeks now. It's been a long time. 69 singularities. But with all that together, the singularity star, the neutronium, and that, we then get ourselves our Endest Pearl. It's beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that the rest of these are also going to need singularity stars. That is fun. That means we're gonna need 12 of those for just the one. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Here's something really beautiful, though, to lighten up the mood for some good news. In the last video, I made the 3-tronium bee, the guy that will allow me to get a lot of neutronium. I did all of this within the span of 3 hours after that. And 3 hours with me getting heavily distracted. The 3-tronium bee is very breedable. It is very much able to use the productivity upgrades. And if we head on right over to here, with like me not being on the server very much, we already have over 900 neutronium. If you ever play this mod pack, and you find it annoying to get all those, bees. Invest in the bees. Either way, now that we got the Endest Pearl, the only other thing that we really need in order to get this is gonna be this will-infused source gem. So for us to get that, we're gonna need to grab ourselves some source gem blocks, and then also some demon crystals. Yeah, these should do just fine. And if I already have any in here, that'll be great. Okay, I don't. Actually, is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, but I am pretty sure that this will combine with blood if I don't deal with this now. So, like, let's just go ahead and get that out of there. There we go. So now what we can go ahead and do is we can just go ahead and throw just one of these crystals in here should do it, because this should make about, like, 5 buckets. Yeah, which should be way more than enough, because, like, yeah, it only takes 100 millibuckets on one of these source gem blocks. So yeah, we don't need these other ones at all today. We can just go ahead and survive over this one and speed this baby up just a little bit. I'm almost out of time on the temporal patch. I need to use this sparingly, because like I've had like over 24 hours of this, And like, because I need to get all the ores to be able to make these singularities, I have just been speeding up my dimensional miners like so much. It has been ever so slightly insane. But now what we can do... Did it just... So now what we can do is we can go ahead and put the source gem block into there, and then pour out our liquid soul right onto here. I am really tempted to speed it up. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Okay, then we can go ahead and pour out more of it onto there until we grab 4 of these. Once we go ahead and grab 4 of these, we should be good. And I mean, I am gonna need more of these in the future, so I might as well make them now as long as I have time. Go on. Time. Go. You can do this. Come on. I know I can make more. Do it. 1 second. You got it. Yes. Good. And then we can go ahead and just set up that last one so that way we got complete symmetry. And there we go. So now that we've gotten ourselves our source gem, no, our infused will source gem, and our Endus Pearl, which has a very interesting effect on its own. We probably won't do anything with that today, because like it's way too expensive. And actually, I'm pretty sure I've used this thing in the past. Actually, have I? I don't remember. It makes a big explosion though, so it's really cool. Either way though, all that's left for us to do is to wait for us to get all of the dense plates, which if I look over here, yeah, it's actually, it's on the last phase. Wait, hold it. Something's not right here. It's stuck because the dense copper plate's in there, and it's not taking it out. Why is it not taking it out? That's actually really concerning. I mean, I just went ahead and grabbed it and then like threw it back in, so it's like, that's fine. But what really concerns me is the sheer amount of these in here. Because like, I only needed 8. Like, how much does this... Wow. That is actually way more than I thought it was, because like, it was over a stack of this just to get 8 of these. I mean, I guess it makes sense since like one of them costs like 81 of the standard item, and like to get all of these I needed over 600, so yeah, I guess it makes sense. Okay, but there we go. Now we got ourselves the copper one. So after that, in order for us to get this base incomplete singularity, oh hey, that was actually one of them. Okay, now we need iron, gold, and silver, and then for the rest of these, it's tin, diamond, lapis, lead, quartz, emerald, redstone, and freaking nickel. That was the last one that I had. It sucks.
3 hours later.
Okay, this took me a little bit. In the future, I'm definitely going to need to make more of these compressors, and I'm also gonna have to tweak it a little bit because for some reason, the last one, exclusively the last item that would end up going in here before it shifted around to another one would get stuck and it wouldn't be pulled out. And I have no idea why that was happening, but either way, it is over now. So now we have ourselves all of the plates, baby. There we go, and I only have room for all but one. Throw away the cookies. There we go, we got them all. So then, what we're now gonna do is up the top right here, we can go ahead and throw in our antimatter, and then that'll get piped out right in these 3 things right here. I set this up so that way this would work like this. That way I could then properly automate it. So then we can do the same for over here, and then those 3 will go out here. Then we can go ahead and do the same for back here, and then the same for up here. And then any leftover like antimatter or anything like that, I can just go away and grab later. Then right here in the middle, we just go ahead, plop the singularity, and then all around here, since all this is connected, we should just need to click this, and there we go. And there's our first singularity. And everything else is already back into place. So now we just need to do this all over again. There's definitely a way to automate this more properly, but this is the coolest way. Oh Oh yeah, that is so cool. This is way better than automating these freaking things with XNet. Freaking stone luck. But there it goes. All down, one by one. We have only a few more left. Okay, what's this one? Oh, fascinating. Oh, some of them have run out of the singularities. Well, that's fine, because I got this one over here with a freaking stack of them. Alrighty, just 2 more to go. There goes that one. And then lastly, this one. And then, there we freaking go. Okay, I'll leave the antimatter there for right now. I'll clean that up later. But with this, we now have ourselves all of the singularities, baby. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so beautiful. I hate having to do singularity games in mod packs. Oh, but I love them. Okay, so now we can go ahead and pour all those into there, and then combine the copper, iron, gold, and silver together to make our incomplete infinity catalyst, and then throw the rest of them in to make the infinity catalyst. There we go! Oh, it's beautiful, and now we just need to do this process if we want to get, like, the most efficient way of all this, like 80-ish more times? Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason this series ain't over yet. Oh my goodness. But now that we have the Infinity Catalyst, we need to go ahead and do something. We need to go ahead and grab ourselves one of our many steam engines. I thought at one point that, like, maybe I could just keep piling on steam engines to, like, make this thing go infinitely. You very much cannot do that. But now what we can go ahead and do is combine these two together, and then we get ourselves the creative motor. What the creative motor does, if we go ahead and put this thing right down here, you can see it's like spinning a small bit, but we can make this go infinitely faster, all the way up without the need of a rotational speed controller in any way we want. We can even have this spinning in an opposite direction if we so choose. But the really important thing about this is the creative motor has both that much speed and an infinite amount of stress units. The reason why some of these things stop being that we don't have enough of those, but with this tiny little thing, we will have an infinite amount of those, which means I can put more alternators up without worry of this. I'm gonna set something up real quickly, and you're all gonna love it. In order for me to show you all this though, we're gonna have to take all our alternators down. We're going off the grid for now, boys. Here we go. Taking it all, and it's gonna be beautiful. And there they go. They're all gone now. We no longer have any use for them. We can go ahead and take these cogs as well, because, like, really we don't need these guys at all, even for the setup I'm about to do. A setup which, fortunately for me, if I can go ahead and find a chunk that I have loaded. This one is not loaded. Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna find any old chunks that I have not loaded. Okay, well, we can go ahead and just put this in one and see if it works. Okay, it looks like this one should fit. It might actually be just a bit too wide. No, actually, it's a little shorter. Okay, well, that's good. So then we can go ahead, paste this baby, and there it is. Look at that thing. This is my battery setup. This thing, which is going to be designed to generate us enough power to be able to sustain everything that we have, and it is also explicitly designed to be expandable. Oh yeah, here we go. So now what we can go ahead and do is turn this thing all the way up. That way all of these things have power going into them. And then after that, we just need to set all of these to our NRG network. I have to wonder, is that old thing? It is the flux configurator. Okay. I should still have a little bit of power left in this thing from all the old stuff. So, let's go ahead and grab our flux configurator. This way, we should be able to just right-click all of these. Yeah, there we go. This is how you did this in the old days. The good old days. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So now I just need to go ahead and click all of them. I'll probably get the inside by means of a trap door, and then our power will be good. Or apparently I can reach them from through here. Alrighty. So it's the moment of truth now. I've configured all of them up, and I have this thing set to 1, so that way my storage would drain. This way we can see just how much we're generating. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Y'all better hit that like button and that subscribe button for this. This is awesome. In 3, 2, 1. We need quick action. Okay. 20,000 with just these babies. Oh my gosh. It's generating so much. Like it can't even, oh. That's why the battery filled. Well, that is freaking awesome. Actually, you know what? I can just go ahead and leave this here. This is more of a storage thing anyway, so. Yeah, there we go. 20,000? That should be enough. I think. It should very much be enough. Again, I can always add more. The alternators aren't very hard to get, and nor are the chain drives. It's just a bit annoying to get, I suppose. But the real reason we need that much power is right here in the end. If the game will load. Oh, there it is. Alright, so, over here in the end, we have ourselves our excavators, which have been going on for a little while. Where's the one I have? I know I have one on. Yeah, this one right over here. You can see by this flux point, each one of these takes 4,096. And I have, how many is that? Yeah, I have 7 of these. So by doing the math, totally not on a calculator, I'm just very good at math, we will need a grand total of 28,600 something power. So we are a little short, but at the very least now, because of this, we can go ahead and get started on a few of these. Since we're like 8,000-ish short, that means that we'll only be able to get about 5 of these going. Since, you know, with all that math, oh. Clearly, I may have been mistaken. No, it's just lagging. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Okay. So then we can keep going then, because like whenever they like start shaking like that, it's usually due to low power, but like, no, we're still good. Maybe I should go check just to be sure. Anyone want to explain to me how this is possible? Oh, never mind. Okay, I made a small miscalculation. So, I have about 87 of these alternators, each one producing 360 FE a tick. By that math, that's actually over 31,000 FE being generated. The only reason this one was only taking in 20,000 is because that's the base transfer limit. So by bypassing the limit, making the transfer limit unlimited, we can actually go ahead and power all of our excavators. So let's just go ahead and turn the rest of these babies on. So now, by this point, we should be getting, yep, that looks about right. Oh my gosh. We get so much, man. Like, I'm gonna have to go in to like the ore processing, and I'm gonna have to tweak that a bit. I'm gonna need to speed it up because like those things are not leaving the ender chest fast enough. Because like, do I even have any speed upgrades on that? If I head on over to here behind the batter, oh my gosh. Dude, this area is getting packed, but like, do I even, yeah, I have a full speed upgrade. It can't keep up. That is kind of bad, actually. Wait a minute. That's actually really bad. Because if it can't transfer fast enough. Okay, wait. Hold on. Do I have any more speed and pipe upgrades? Okay, I do. Because, like, I already know that I can't put another speed upgrade into there. So, I'm gonna have to try double up on this. Okay, yeah, that should be good. So then now, yeah, there that goes. Okay, I don't have the pipe wrench on me anymore. Okay, so that connection's gonna have to stay. Crap. But, oh wait, no, I do have pipe wrench. Aha! Okay, connect that. Okay, there we go. Now, it should be good by all the speed. Yes, there we go. It all goes in, and it's all being, oh my gosh. Dude, the ores, we're gonna make it back in no time. Also, I just noticed I forgot to put my screen back forward, so y'all probably saw that little black bar down there. Yeah, so that's probably something that, for those of you who haven't seen my new series yet, you probably just noticed, but I managed to fix the screen cropping issue, but like beforehand, what I had to do was I had to play in windowed mode, but now I can play in proper full screen mode, but I got so used to it, I forgot to turn it back after I was checking something. I don't know how long that was going on for, so if it disturbed anybody, I am sorry. So do you like this video? Good. Then be sure to check out our last video where we got ourselves a more neutronium, did apotheosis, and got ourselves true creative flight. Bye-bye!